There are a lot of people who earn income but are still trapped in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Are you one of those? In this video, we're going to learn how the roadmap that can help you to build financial freedom, so that as you're earning, you can be keeping and growing your income. Welcome to this channel, where we help you to achieve financial freedom. Today, what you're going to be talking about is how you can break free from this cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Now, it's stressful. You have to meet your needs. You need to support family. You need to help. Anytime you earn income, there's really something that you're using money for, and it seems not to be enough. The month ends, you get your salary, or you get your profit, or you get your income from whatever source. Before the 15th, everything is gone, and you're really looking forward to the next salary. 60% of employees live paycheck, which means that if it delays by 1 day or 2 days, then there's a problem. How can we break free of this and grow our finances to the point that helps us to be financially free, so that we don't have to really worry about what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear, what you're going to sleep, and focus on what truly brings joy to us and helps us fulfill our purpose? So the first thing you need to do is to know your income and your expenses. There are a lot of people who know that they receive income, they receive salary, but they don't even know their gross salary. They don't know their net salary. They don't know the components of deductions on their pay slips. You need to know it. How much of your salary is going into taxes? How much is going to your pension? How much is going to other deductions like welfare and others? You need to know to the dot what your income is and what is going out. Knowing this is a foundation to you building your financial freedom, because it helps you to put it into perspective, so that anytime you are spending, you know from which bucket you are spending from. You also need to know your expenses. You need to list down all that you spend money on every month. The ones that are recurring, that are fixed, you cannot do anything about, and the ones that you can do something about, but you keep spending on them every month. Now, once you know this, it helps you to know what you're spending your money on, and it will help you to do something about it if you have to do something about it. So the first step in taking hold of your finances is to know what is coming in and know what is going out, or what you're spending it on when it's going out. So that's the first one. And how do you know this? You can check your pay slips, you can check your bank statements, review it for the last 3 months. What is the income that has been coming to you? Maybe you're not an employee, but you are a freelancer, or you do your own business. And once you do your own business, it means that whatever income that is coming to you, all of it is not to you, but it's for the business. How much of it is coming to you personally? How much are you paying yourself? You need to know that figure, so that you can situate it within whatever is going out. So know the amount that is coming in and know what is going out. Know exactly what you're spending, what is going out on, so that you can know where it is going. If you need to do something about it, it helps you to do something about it. Now, after that, what is the second thing that you need to do? The second on the roadmap to achieving your financial freedom is to automate your savings. You need to pay yourself first. Treat your savings as your number one expense bill. If you list the things that you're spending money on, your number one should be your savings before any other thing comes. Now, get to know that oftentimes our income is not enough for us. It's always not enough. There's always more things we need to spend money on than what comes in. Because of that, you need to be deliberate about how you spend your money. And the number one thing you need to be spending money on is your savings. When you do that, you are paying yourself first. And how easy it is to do than to automate it. If you don't automate it and you make it manual, it is difficult for you to consistently do it over a long period of time. In the initial moment, you feel a lot of strength, you feel a lot of vigor, a lot of energy, motivation to get it done. at the initial moment, but as time goes on, you will wear out and you can't manually be doing that. And so ensure that you automate your savings, and you can do anything between 10 to 20%. Make it a percentage of whatever income that is coming in. Don't make it a fixed amount. Why? Anytime your income increases, because you made it a percentage, it will automatically increase the amount that you are saving. Get a separate account and put your savings in so that it does not commingle with your transactional account. The account that receives your income should not be the same account you should be saving money in. Other than that, the likelihood that you will put your hand into your savings when you have emergencies or when you have need for money is very high. So get a separate account, pay yourself first by putting your savings there, automate it and make it a percentage of whatever earnings that is coming in, so that you know that it's separate. Anytime your salary increases or your income increases, that money also increases, and you don't have to, it's separate, so you don't touch it as often as you would like if it was your transactional account. So do that by paying yourself first. That's the number two thing that you need to do. It will ensure that with the same income that you are earning, you will be able to make a lot more from your salary by being intentional about how much you are keeping aside. Because realize that your road to financial freedom is not so much about how much you are earning, but more to do with how much you can keep and grow what you are keeping. Even though in the larger scale of things, the more you earn, the more you can achieve financial freedom faster. But for the foundation, at whatever level that you are earning, you need to be able to keep and not spend everything. Because if you are spending everything that is coming, there's no way you can achieve your financial freedom. You'll be moving in that circle, and that's what we want to break. And so automate your savings and ensure that you can do between 10 to 20%. If you can't do it because you're tight and it's difficult, don't worry, start small. You can start at 5% and gradually inch it up as and when you become comfortable. Now, the number 3 on your roadmap to achieving your financial freedom is to record your spending, your expenses. Now remember that number 1, we said that know what you spend money on, and so this is historical. And so you put pen to paper and you list all the things you spend money on and the amount that you're spending money on. On this one, what we are saying is that record as you spend each day. If you're spending money, ensure that you write down whatever you're spending money on. There are some things that you spend once and you may never spend money on it again in a month. Record it. There are things that periodically, weekly, you're spending money on them. Record it. There are things that at the end of the month, that's where those expenses come. Record it. You're paying your tithes, you're spending money on food, on water, whatever you're spending money on, record it. You're spending money on yourself, you're investing in yourself by, let's say, buying a course or buying a book to read. Record all of those things. You're giving money to your parents to support them every month. Record all of those things. Whatever you're spending money on, ensure that you record. This will help you to know where the monies are going. Oftentimes, if you don't record, you may have an idea and it'll be great, but once you record it, then it gives you an opportunity to know that, okay, this is where the money went, this is where the money went, this is where the money went. Then number 4, review the spending. And so for a month, 2 or 3, begin to review all the things that you are using money on. Begin to review all the things that you are spending money on. Are there things you can do something about? Are there things you can eliminate? Do that exercise. What it does for you is that it will help you to know truly where your money is going. And if you need to keep spending money on those things, then you keep on doing that. But you know that, okay, this is where it is going, and this is exactly the percentage of my income that I'm spending on it, or this is actually the amount that I'm spending on. Is it enough? Do you need to reallocate and push some, reduce some elsewhere, and add some at other places that you deem more important? By writing it down, it gives you the opportunity to be able to do this analysis during your review moment or during your review period. Or better still, there are some things that you need to cut down on. Maybe these are not needs, these are wants that you can do without. And so writing it down gives you an opportunity to know all the things that are wants that you can do something about, that you can do without. For example, dining out. It is not critical. You can be dining out, but if it's a lifestyle which you think instead of eating in the house, you're dining out, unless of course it's for business purposes or it's for networking purposes, that can open opportunities for you. But if it's just leisurely doing this and you think that it's costing you, you have an opportunity to do something about it. So once you're reviewing, you can see that, okay, maybe 5% or 10% or 100 or 200 or 300 is what you're able to cut back. Whatever you're cutting back, put it in your savings so that your savings can grow faster and you can benefit some more. Now let's go to number 5. So number 5 is to invest the savings. You have saved, you're doing well consistently, but you need to invest it. You need to invest whatever amount that you're saving. I mean, saving is good, but saving won't get you anywhere. Investing will accelerate the rate of the growth of your money. So the number 1 rule is not to lose the money that you have saved. So always ensure that wherever you're putting the money is not a place that the likelihood of losing it is high. No. Consider the safety of your money first before you think about even the returns. Especially if you're investing in money instruments, on the money market, ensure that wherever you're putting the money. And so the advice from me is always to look at the risk-free areas. What are the risk-free areas? Government T-bills, which are short-term, maximum a year. And so what you can do is that you save every 3 months, you put it together, then you push it there. You're buying government T-bills so that and you do a 91 days so that it's rolled over. At the end of the first 3 months, you put it there. At the end of the next 3 months, which is 6 months, you would have had another 3 months. Then you add it to the earlier 3 months which you invested. You roll it over, and so it will be time. It will mature. Then you add it to it so that it doubles. So you have 3 months in one. Then it rolls over to the next month, to the next 3 months. Then you do it like that. You can also do bank fixed deposit. These are places that you want to lose your money on. So begin and do that. Now you can begin to invest in other risky areas, but there should be places or opportunities that you are comfortable with. And it could be things that you are doing that you want to put money in, but ensure that these are not fresh ideas that you're starting out, that you're putting your money in. These are things, or these should be things that are already picked up, is already earning money, and you want to accelerate the rate at which money is earned from those ventures or those opportunities. And so you can do that, but ensure that even before you start putting your money into those things, you have about 3 to 6 months or 1 year living expenses stashed in this risk-free or seemingly risk-free investment, so that you know that whatever be the case, this opportunity or this vehicle will continue to earn you money and grow little by little. Again, the goal is not to lose the money. The goal is to grow it, but not to lose it. And so it doesn't matter whether it's gradual. Over time, you will see that it will grow because of compounding. So for example, if you decide to save 100 cedis every month and you're earning 10% interest on it, over a 10-year horizon, you would think that it will not grow to anything, but you grow it. What about if it is 500 cedis? Over a 10-year horizon at 10% interest rate or at 10% return year on year, you will have over 100,000 cedis to your name. If you stretch it to 20 years, that same 500 cedis that you're doing every month will grow to over 300,000. And so what you need to do is to be consistent at it and start early. If you did not start yesterday, that's fine, but the next best time to start is now, and ensure that you will be consistent with it. So start with an amount that is comfortable with the savings. Don't stretch yourself too much that you cannot sustain it. The goal is to sustain it. The goal is to develop that habit so that it can serve you well for the long term. If you're having debt, if you're in debt, and these are consumer debts, which means that this debt is not bringing you any income, but it's debts that you need to pay with the income that you've earned. Then what you do is that if there are multiple, focus on the one that has the highest interest rate and try and finish paying that. And so the amount that you're saving can go into servicing of the debt until you finish. But even that, ensure that you keep part of it that it's also for savings, so that you build that culture, you build that ability, you build that habit, so that it can serve you in the long term. Now, the number 6 roadmap that you need to take is to your income. Work at increasing your income. Work at getting extra source of income, or with the same job work that you're doing, look at ways by which you can increase the income that you're getting there. One of the things that will help you to increase the income from the work you're doing is when you perform on the job. And so if it is sales related, it means that the more you do, the more income you make, especially if it's commission that you're earning. If you meet targets, you're likely to get bonuses and all of that. And so you need to commit yourself to doing the work that you're doing, so that you can do well in what you're doing and increase the likelihood of earning more from whatever it is that you're doing. Also, invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you give yourself an opportunity to be more valuable. And once you are valuable, it means that you can give value to either your employer or others. And as the one who gives a lot more value to people are the ones who are likely to earn a lot more income, because income is just an exchange of value. So invest in yourself, grow your skills. Are there skills that you need to have in your current role, in whatever you're doing now? If you have an added skill, can it help you to earn more? Can it help you to change your role so that you can get a higher income? Or can it help you to move into a different sector that has a better earning potential? By all means, invest in yourself, and as you invest in yourself, it gives you the ability to also grow. Are there skills that you have that you can monetize it? If there are skills that you have that can help you that can give you extra source of income, build on those skills. Is it communicating? Do you have a knack for selling? Build on it. Look for opportunities within your neighborhood. Look for opportunities within your environment that you can also take advantage of. So that if there are needs within your environment that need to be solved, because you're inquisitive, because you're looking out for, you find those opportunities. And if you need to source those solutions, whether it's product, whether it's service, to be able to solve them, go ahead and do it. You don't necessarily even have to do it yourself. You just need to find the product that can meet the need, find the people that can meet the service, and just do it. You have them to solve the problem, and if you have to compensate them by paying them, if you have to buy them, you earn on the margin. So do that. If you go through these things that we've spoken about from the beginning, it can be a very good roadmap for you to achieving financial freedom. Let's recap what you've learned, beginning from you knowing your income, get to know what comes in, what goes out. As you do that, automate your savings by paying yourself first. Pay yourself first. That's the number one expense on your bill. When you do that, the number 3, we said that you need to keep records of the expenses. Every expense that you spend money on, anything that you spend money on, keep records of it. As you keep records of it, number 4, you review regularly. As you review regularly, it helps you to know the things that you need to cut down on so that you can increase and improve your savings. And it also helps you to know the things that you need to concentrate more on, spend more money on, so that you can improve the quality of your life. Then we also said that you need to invest whatever it is that you've saved, because savings is good, but the accelerator is investing. The goal is not to lose the money that you've saved, but to grow it gradually. Then the last one, increase your income by investing in yourself and taking advantage of the skills that you have. So these are things that you can do either in part or in total to improve the quality of your life by helping you to be on the roadmap to achieving financial freedom, so that you can break the chain of living to paycheck. If you like what you've heard, subscribe, and give us a comment on how you're doing this. What road on the road are you on the roadmap at all? And what are you doing to improve your financial fortunes? Let's meet some other time. Thank you.